The Cincinnati Bengals are listening to trade offers for star pass rusher Trey Hendrickson. At 30 years old, Hendrickson is coming off another dominant season and enters the final year of his deal worth $16 million. He's seeking what will likely be the last big extension of his career, but the Bengals have been hesitant to commit to the guaranteed money he wants. Cincinnati has historically resisted multi-year guarantees, though they did make an exception earlier this offseason with Ja'Marr Chase. Without Hendrickson, a defense that already finished near the bottom of the league in efficiency last year could look even weaker, yet the Bengals appear willing to at least test his trade market. Reports suggest they are asking for a first-round pick in 2026 and a young defensive player, though a Day 2 selection may be a more realistic return. Cleveland has reportedly shown interest, envisioning Hendrickson lining up with Myles Garrett to create the league's best pass-rushing tandem. The Browns have the draft capital and young defenders Cincinnati could want, but the division rivalry makes a deal nearly impossible. Indianapolis is another team that reached out, and the connection to former Bengals defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo makes them a natural fit. The Colts have spent premium draft picks on pass rushers recently, but an injury to JT Tuimoloau may leave the door open for a move. Carolina is also in the mix, where Hendrickson could pair with Derek Brown in Ejiro Evero's scheme, though giving up another premium pick after the Bryce Young trade might be difficult for the franchise. Beyond the teams that have reportedly called, several others make sense. New England has more cap space than anyone and needs an edge rusher to anchor its defensive front. Hendrickson would bring leadership to a young roster and help the Patriots climb back into contention. Green Bay could also use him, especially as a closer in fourth quarters for a team trying to take the next step after back-to-back solid but unspectacular seasons. The Rams fit the bill as well, with draft capital and young defenders available, plus a win-now approach that could easily justify another bold move. Detroit's interest is logical, considering they explored a move for Myles Garrett earlier in the offseason. Pairing Hendrickson with Aiden Hutchinson would make the Lions' pass rush one of the most feared in football and help a roster with Super Bowl aspirations. The Chargers are another option, searching for more juice off the edge alongside Khalil Mack and Tuli Tuipulotu in Jim Harbaugh's new defense. The Bengals' stance shows they aren't rushing to move Hendrickson but are open to a strong offer. If the right team decides to push its chips in, a trade could reshape the AFC and give Hendrickson the chance at a fresh start with a new contract.